Hi, welcome to Thomas Family Light Show. Halloween just ended and we just completed our first Halloween show, and I'd like to take a moment to show you what we had. So, if you hang in there, we'll get to it in just a moment. If you remember from our walkthrough of our Christmas show, we had a few props that could be used for both Halloween or Christmas. Those props are back out in Halloween. We've added some additional controllers and some new features, one of which you kind of see behind me back there that I'll walk you through here in just a moment. So overall for the show, you can see that we continued to use the Boscoyo arches that we had last year. These have the bat, snowflake, and the trio arch built into those. What we added this year was the Sasquatch mega tree. This one measures almost 20 feet tall for the middle of it, 8 feet base. We're running 6,400 pixels on the tree, 32 strands of 200 each with 1-inch spacing. And then for Halloween, we have a spider on the top. Coming around through the front for our arches, just like last year, we have those running on one box here that has multiple remote receivers in there. Currently only running on 2 remote receivers for this box. The other 2 are just there supporting additional power injection for the arches, since each of them have, I believe, 341 pixels, just to make sure that we don't have any degradation in the quality for that. One other new addition this year is we did add a push button for music. I built this myself, and I will put together another video to walk you through how this was made, but I'll let you take a quick look. Still have a few things that I need to finish up on it so we can get it ready for the Christmas season, but similar to the other ones that are out there. The only difference in this one is I did add an FM receiver to this one so that it could pick up my FM transmitter signal, so I'd have one less wire running through the yard. Looking at the front of our garage here, we have tombstones added with the matrix display from Boscoyo. Above the garage, we've got some ghosts that we've added to help with that Halloween theme. And then where I did have for Christmas the ornament up there in that big spot, I just went ahead and got a spinner from Boscoyo up there. Framed my window up there, was a change from last year that I didn't have done. I had a few kids run through the yard this last year, so I did put up a little perimeter around the yard. I will probably be improving that, maybe adding some lights in the coming year here. The other big change for this year is I used a projector screen with a short throw projector mounted behind it. Got this off eBay. Plenty bright, had to actually turn the brightness down. I have this running from a Raspberry Pi that I have being controlled with FPP, and then my control box is up here on the porch. This is also my Culp 8 with a 16 port expansion board that is feeding most of my yard props, along with driving the remote receiver that is in the for the arches. The other box I have here, I have my Ethernet switch along with my Raspberry Pi, just kind of keeping it directly out of the weather and the elements, along with all of my network plugs coming in here and feeding everything throughout the yard. On the front of the porch, I still do have the matrix for the rail. And then I have 2 column matrices for each side. And then I didn't put anything up on the roof this year except for just outlining the window for Halloween. For singing props, I'm using the singing pumpkins. I have a girl pumpkin and a boy pumpkin. Those are running off the Culp 8 that is on the porch there. And then coming around to probably the newest and kind of the biggest ad is the Mega Tree. And I have this running off of a Culp 32. I am using Evo pixels from Matos Designs for this. They've been working really, really well. Due to that, that's why I'm able to run 200 or 400 per port, and I'm not actually power injecting at the moment. So I am using 16 ports of the 32 for this board, and then 1 port for the topper. But I am running all 4 power supplies. I have those installed here, ready for future expansion if needed. I do have the FM transmitter with an antenna connected to it. This is really my backup because my Culp 16 board that runs my trim light, my lights around the roof line, is my primary board that I have running my show player and everything for the show. And so you can see that tucked in right over here by my garage. And so from here is where I am running as the player, this Culp 16. The antenna is coming out and is going to a 3.5 millimeter plug. I'm only using the positive on the 3.5 millimeter. And then I just have a magnetic base antenna that I have stuck right here to my lamp that works really, really well for this application. I haven't had any complaints like I did last year with the quality of the music. So that's a quick walkthrough of our show this year. I really appreciate you stopping by and taking a look. If you have any questions, please pop them in the bottom. Try to be pretty responsive, try to help everyone out as much as everyone's helped me out as I've been learning this new hobby, and feel like showing this will help a few other people out and maybe any questions or something that they might have, or create an idea. So now it's time to get ready for Christmas. I know that's what a lot of us out there are doing, and I'll look forward to sharing some of the shows for Halloween that we did, along with what Christmas is going to look like. Thank you very much.